more pedo allegations, more grooming, more inappropriate behavior with rappers. Ruby Rose, they about to get her next word. The internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. Kendrick has opened up Pandora's box for the hip hop community, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I want to preface this by saying, man, men are very sick individuals. You know, we just have to. I wish that we could hold ourselves more accountable. But when you say this, though, they're like, oh, not me, not me. Obviously, like, all right, it cannot be you, but we gotta just talk about ourselves as a whole, bro. Men ain't shit. I don't know what's going on. Like, for me personally, I don't want to be with the woman that everybody has been with, but apparently in the hip hop community, entertainment community, period, like, they like this stuff. They like passing these girls around. I do not understand how that's sexy. I don't understand how that's attractive. Okay, if the girl looks bad, there's plenty of them out there, though. It's plenty of them out there. It seems like once one rapper or entertainer discovers one of these women, then they just get passed around. Like, it just constantly happens. It's this weird cycle. But anyways, so Ruby Rose is under fire because more stories are popping up about her being underage, messing around with rappers. Apparently 2014 was a very, very busy year for Ruby Rose. I didn't even know about Ruby Rose in 2014. I did not know about her at all, but people were looking her up, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the tweets because we are tweeting and deleting. We are tweeting and deleting these tweets. They got her. They're pulling it up. They're tagging her. He's trying to cover up now. I keep telling y'all, what did we just get done talking about, chat? What did we just get done talking about with Metro Boomin on Tuesday? We just got done talking about this. Anybody who is famous, delete your tweets. They are going to find it. They are going to screenshot it. The internet is forever. Screenshots are forever. It does not matter whether you deleted it. They got you in 4K. You out here. So anyways, let's go ahead and look at it. And we're getting a lot of discourse here because now we're getting on the women, right? And got a lot of discourse. Now we're getting on the women. So this is the one that, you know, Karen won't miss. If you're on Twitter or X, you know, this is one of the popular pages that is popular for, you know, just pulling up a lot of content from you know, stealing a lot of content, but you know, they're popular. So anyways, Karen won't miss posted this, and this was in 2014. She said, "Dirty dancing as I watch myself in the mirror." And look who liked it, Travis Scott. And then he was like, well, in 2014, how old was Ruby Rose? They said about 17. About 17. And they said that Travis Scott in 2014 was 23. Now, this one with Travis Scott in 2014, I would throw him just a teeny bit of bail because that age gap is not that big. But when we talk about this stuff, we always get into the conversation of morals and legalities here. When we get into legalities, there's no gray area there. Like, obviously between state to state, it's different. But if you're taking the time to look at that, like, oh, you're 17, but we in this state and this is legal age, then it's fine. You still a weirdo. Like, morally, you are a weirdo. I'm sorry. Like, it's just like age of consent is such a bullshit concept when, again, you are a grown man. And what is the problem with dating girls around your age or closer to your age? That's one thing that I truly do not understand. I do not understand why this is a thing. Why are you, because it's all grooming, it's predatory behavior. Why does this need to happen? Why do you need to catch a girl fresh out of high school or still in high school and it's like, hey, baby girl, like, I'm a huge rapper, I got this money, I'm a huge entertainer, I'm gonna just go and, you know, shower you with stuff and then have sex with you, and then you know, I showed you to my boys over here, you know, and then he want a piece soon, like, oh, I'm gonna just hop from rapper to rapper. Like, this is stupid. Why would you do this to yourself? Especially now, because now your past is going to come back to haunt you unless we somehow ignore it again. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. I don't know how far the people are going to go with this. You know, depending on your fandom, you know, things get ignored. We talked about this already when we talked about Drake and the alleged stuff going on. Like, people are going to forget about it, but it still needs to. I feel like this stuff does not need to be normalized. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. This stuff does not need to be normalized. I don't care how big your fandom is. Why does this continue to happen? And this isn't a new concept. That's what really like irks me. This isn't new. Like, this has been going on for decades, for centuries even. Like, I don't know what's up with men and little girls. Like, I just like this it's so weird. I cannot explain what goes on in certain men's brains that they just think that this is okay. In America, like, this is just not okay, but it just for some reason continues to happen, and it continues to it be talked about, and then it gets swept under the rug because now the next scandal is happening, and the next scandal, and the next scandal, and the next scandal. Like, we're very just fickle. We're very forgetful about these things. So anyways, so they got Travis Scott. They were like, oh man, well, they on your head now. But he wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one today. Because they started pulling up. Let me go back because some more tweets they pulled up. They pulled up an old interview and some more tweets. She said, the game just insta DM'd me. Is this real life? I can't breathe. This is also in 2014. What up, DP? 25, can you imagine talking to a girl? 21. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what do you have in common? What do you have in common with the girl that young? Just just nasty, man. Nasty. So they got the game. They got the game. And whoa, I didn't even see this one either. I'm gonna keep it real. I effed Birdman for the deal. I said, I don't know if this is Trump. This is 2016, so she was 19 at that point. She was 18, 19 at that point. So like, okay. And then this was to Travis Scott. That was back in 2014. I'm saving me for you. Like, weird. So, and this one, we're gonna watch this real quick. But this was Vlad, man. Oh my god, yeah, Vlad is a fad. He gonna get it out of you, man. He does one thing well. I don't know what's going on, man. The seats that they be at, the studio they be at, man. He be getting everybody to talk. He be getting everybody talking. I ain't see this one, but we're gonna listen to it real quick.
Travis Scott.
When I was younger. Oh wait, actually, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this game.
Already, they got her. They got her. She knew she messed up. She knew she messed up. She knew it. Off rip. We 6 seconds in. She said, oh shit. I'm about to get niggas in trouble and myself.
I shouldn't do this game.
I just got a few more names.
Should I do this game? Oh wait, let me see. Because I'm gonna take the ones I don't know.
Okay,
sure.
When you were younger.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Okay. Shout out to Travis Scott, one of the monsters out there in music right now.
Definitely.
And shout out to his new baby.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well.
And his beautiful wife. Beautiful lady.
21 Savage.
When I was younger. Oh wait, how many more are left?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool. Good.
All right.
That wasn't bad.
21.
So you admitted to two of them, Travis Scott and 21 Savage when you were younger. Okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick some strong, you know what I mean?
And I was with them like a long time ago, like.
Yeah, well, you're 21. It couldn't have been that long ago.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know.
At least
I'm just kidding. I hate the internet too, because something popped up. I'm like, oh my god, just on the side of this, but I'm just kidding. Sure. You just admitted to it. You just admitted to us at a long time ago, and I'm just kidding. So 21 Savage, Travis Scott, what do they have in common? Unfortunately, they both have done songs with Drake, and 21 Savage right now is all buddy with Drake. So they're gonna just put the pieces together. They're gonna put the pieces together, man. Future was another one who popped up. Let me see if I can find that one. They got Future. He said he dated her. Oh my god, bro. I hate the internet, bro. I hate the internet. It's some crazy stuff that's on here. Like, I gotta hold on, man. I'm not trying to get in trouble. They pulling some freaking porn and stuff on here. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Let me pull up the individual tweets, because me scrolling down here is just on some like, Jesus Christ. But she put up a tweet. She said, sometimes you gotta lie about your age when it comes to NFL players. That was in 2014. Hold on, man. They lying, bro. That's so. Oh my goodness, they are lying, bro. Like what the that one was weird. I was like that. I saw who tweeted that one. I was like, nah. That's why it's you miss this could have been posting like that. He said, right, Twitter's ridiculous sometimes. Very ridiculous sometimes. But they said, she said, just got invited to fly out to Cali to watch my boo play, go Chargers. That the only question is, will my mom say yes? Let me pull up this. We'll see how I can look at it. Like, what you mean by that? And there's another conversation I don't think that people really want to have, because when we're blaming one side or the other, then it gets murky. It gets murky here. Obviously, the men are going to be to blame, but we cannot put 100%. We cannot put 100% fault on the man, because who knows that her fast self wasn't going around and initiating these conversations and trying to get with these rappers and football players, ball players. The way that this tweet, and she deleted it, the way that this tweet is worded, it's the only question my mom say yes. Your mom don't know about this, or your mom, you got to ask your mom. You still got to ask your mom. Probably still in the house, still living with you. 17, like you 17. So this is my question that I pose to the chat, especially the ones who have kids in here. Where are the parents, bro? Where are the parents? Because I know for a damn sure I'm not letting my 16-year-old, 17-year-old daughter go anywhere with anybody who's freaking older than her like this. Like, what are we talking about? And this is where I say that it's not fully on the males out here, the predators, because who knows if maybe she had a mom and dad, like I said, I don't know her full situation, but maybe her mom or dad said no, and then she snuck anyways, because people do that. We're not going to sit up here and act like all of our, teenage lives were just, fully wholesome. I didn't do anything. Like, yeah, I snuck out sometimes. I took my mom's car sometimes. Like, we do dumb stuff like this as kids. So again, we have to put blames on ourselves, but the only, like, I feel like kids and teenagers, we get bail all the time because, again, we're not supposed to know any better, and that's always a thing. And yes, that is true. We grow up and we mature, but still, like, you as a parent, you have to try your best to have some sort of discernment, try to have some sort of can't even think of the word, but you just have to you have to have some discipline here. Like, you have, like, what is going on? Like, why are you letting your child at 17 in 2014 go in and get with all these rappers? Like, what was going on during the time? And I feel like in some of these situations, like, the parents know about these situations and like, oh well, my daughter about to eat rich because she's messing around with this famous ball player or this famous rapper. So, like, that happens too sometimes. And I'm like, well, you ain't shit either. Like, you not shit either. Like, if you're thinking, and again, I'm not saying that this is happening in her situation, but I bet you that is happening in certain situations as well. Because you cannot tell me that all these parents are just super ignorant and naive and oblivious to what their children are doing. You cannot tell me that. I know that there are some shitty parents out there, but you can't tell me that all these parents are doing it. You cannot tell me that. I want to know what my child is at all times. Like, this is my job to take care of you. I made you. I want to take care of you. So why would you just willingly let your 17-year-old daughter be with a 23-year-old man in 2014, a 35-year-old man in 2013, a 31-year-old man in 2014? But you get the gist, right? Like, what was happening? What was happening in that situation? And like I said, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that as well, because they're like, oh, well, the men are always a problem. And yes, we are the problem here, 100%. I am not disagreeing with you one bit, but you have to look at the other pieces of the puzzle too. The parents have to get some blame in this situation. What were you doing? Why were you letting your daughter just do this? Like, it's not cool, and it's not cool too. Like, I don't care about the optics of the situation are always going to be that this is weird. Sorry, it's just not going to change here. The optics of the situation is going to be that it's weird. You're 17 dating a 23-year-old. Nope, it's weird. It's a smaller age gap. It's still weird. 31-year-old, super weird. 35-year-old, super weird. Like, as we go up, it just gets weirder and weirder. It's still weird. Like, I don't care what's going on. I don't care if y'all think it's okay. It's weird. like what are we doing right now? What are we talking about with ourselves? Like, that's the point. I'm just like, bro, like, what is this going to end? When is this going to end here? Like, I just don't know. Like, it's just going to continue to happen. And it's the unfortunate situation. Like, because we could do all of this exposing, and yeah, it does bring awareness to, like, hey, maybe my favorite is not who I think they are. Like, yeah, they may make good music, they may entertain me, but yeah, they may not be who I think they are. And like I said, 2024 is definitely exposed season. And I think that people, just like Kendrick put the mirror to Drake and in these tracks, and maybe it's having him think about what's going on in his life. I think the mirror is being put up to all of us. To be honest, the mirror is being put up to all of us. Like, damn, man, like I was supporting, I was rocking with this person, but maybe they piece of shit too. Like, maybe my morals don't fully add up to what I thought their morals are. And like I said, people have their skewed view on people who they just really, really like. And like I said, I have some of those too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have some of those about some people, but I don't put anybody on a pedestal. I treat everybody like a regular human being. I don't care how famous they are. I don't care how much money they are. I treat everybody like a regular human being. And I don't put anything past anybody, because again, we look around a day later and somebody could get caught up in something who I enjoyed watching, who I enjoyed listening to their music. And I'm like, damn, like, what, should I really be surprised? No. Because I think that anybody is capable of anything. Like, I think there are a lot of skeletons, a lot of secrets, especially in the entertainment industry. Like, if you want to just get on that, especially in the entertainment industry, again, all this stuff is coming out, layer by layer by layer. Like, it's getting spooky out here. And like I say, your fave may be into some weird shit. Your favorite person might be into some weird shit. So, it is what it is. But she's obviously caught wind of it. Ruby Rose obviously caught wind of it, and the post has been deleted. But yeah, there are some rappers who are under fire, just messing with her. And people saying poor Drewski. I'm like, man, Drewski again should have known when he signed up for. Should have known what he signed up for, because I'm like, you ain't checked the whole facts. Like, you just willingly wiped it. I mean, hey, shout out to you, man. I guess you famous now. And I don't know how this happened. That's your baby, but you better look at what's going on, brother. You better look at what's going on, brother. Because 2014 seemed like it was a wild year for her. 2014 was a wild year for her. She was tweeting all this stuff out. And apparently dating these rappers all within that year or multiple years around this time when you were still underage. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 10 years now. It's 10 years. 10 years. As I never even knew who this chick was until she started rapping. Never heard of her. I don't listen to her music. But she been out here, man. So we're going to see, man. Like I said, this is not going to end. This is not going to end. Yep, internet's forever. You can't delete it. So she trying, but it's too late. It's too late. Like I said, ain't no point in deleting it now. You might well just stand on it. Like, either you gonna make a PR statement or just say or start exposing. Like, it's one or the other. Either you just better hope that people forget soon. That's the only thing you can do, is just hope people forget. You trying to tweet through it? She tweeting her parlays. Let me go back. She was tweeting her parlays, bro. Let me look up. I was like, what's she doing, yo? I was like, what's she doing? Let me look over her account, bro. She tweeting up parlays. I was like, what she got? She must have got a sponsorship with Prize Picks. She must have got a sponsorship with Prize Picks. Cause I was like, yeah, Drewski's dropped the skit. They ain't move so fast. Like I said, I know how it goes, man. Like, people gonna forget. They're gonna move on to the next one. But like I said, but this is funny, man. She tweeting through it for real, bro. She like this what y'all men like, right? This what y'all men like. Y'all watching the game right there, right? Let me tweet my parlays. Somebody said, I'll pick the Travis Scott at over 22.5. That is a sick joke. That is a sick joke. Like crazy. That's a banger. They ain't even get enough love on that one. I'll take the Travis Scott at over 22.5. What are you saying right now? I was thinking the Ruby Rose under 17.5. Oh my God. They saying don't deflect. They on her ass today. I'm choosing you with over 21. That's crazy, but yeah, she trying to distract and deflect right now. Trying to distract and reflect. It'll be somebody else tomorrow though. I know, I can guarantee you. It'll be somebody else tomorrow. Unless they find some more stuff on her, but besides Ruby Rose, they on Drake's ass right now. Still. That man, I don't know if y'all saw his IG. Let me put it up before we get done with this. Let me put it up before we done. Let's see, where was the tweet? Where was? Let me just go to my page. Let me just go on my page. But Drake went back on IG. He went back on IG. And this man, he just won't stop, man. He just won't stop. This man in these cryptic ass IG posts.
I mean, this is criticism. Maybe I do. But when you die, will people notice? Well, I know there will be a lot of memories of me by a lot of people. Many will hate me, even so. A person needs to live with vigor. Otherwise, what's born? I mean, this.
I'm like, he's watching this series apparently called The Man in Fool. And apparently the description says when real estate mogul Charlie Croker faces bankruptcy, political and business interests collide as he defends his empire from those attempting to capitalize on his fall from grace. I'm like, what is this man on right now? He crashing out. This man crashing out. What up, Grump? Can't front kind of this beef. I mean, I am too. But like I said, the exposed season is in full effect. Exposed season is in full effect. But yeah, I was just like, bro, you know you can stop, right? Like, please. I told him yesterday. I said, man, please take that vacation, dog. Like, this is ridiculous. Please take that vacation. Just be done with it. Like, because people are joking, like they are tearing you up right now. I've seen so many animated videos of him, bro. Like, and I'm just like, I'm laughing, but I'm like, you know, it's people who are like serious about this. Like, they really trying to get on you. They're really trying to get on you for these pedo allegations. But like, this one was funny.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator.
I'm just like, bro, that's funny, bro. like that's funny. And this one, bro, this was the funny one.
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Like, bro, like people, like I'm saying, like this is just it's reached a level that I never thought it would get to. Like, I love hip hop so much. And like, I can tell that like these are casuals, bro. Like, you may listen to hip hop a little bit. You have your artists that you listen to. I can tell like who's a casual, right? Like, I am ingrained in hip hop. I love fucking hip hop, right? But like, it's great to like just see people just inserting themselves and making some crazy content over this. And it's like, again, yeah, the allegations are serious, but like, this shit is funny, bro. Like, I be laughing at this. It's hilarious. I'm just like, bro, like this. I was like, what are these people doing, dog? Like, this stuff is funny, man. This stuff is funny. They are tearing Drake up, man. And they are not going to be letting up anytime soon. They are not going to be let up anytime soon. What up, Megas? So I was just like, man, that stuff is hilarious. That stuff is hilarious. It's yeah, exactly. And it's like original. It's hit original content levels of viral. I'm just like, bro, people they're just going like non-stop, man. Non-stop. And I'm just like, it's not gonna end. Like, this is still the hottest topic, even though I'm over it personally. Like, beef wise, just be fully done. I don't care about it anymore. But y'all keep going with the memes, bro. I love them. I love the memes. Baby, yeah, between those, bro. BBL Drizzy and just and just the Drake memes over over They Not Like Us. Like it's definitely hit another level that I never thought we would be here with this, man. And like I said on Tuesday, there's no way you could tell me that Drake didn't lose. Like you're coping to the highest level. Like I don't know what stuff that you smoking, but let me get some of that Zod, cause he smoked that nigga like a freshback Zod. He said it. I was just like, bro, he smoked your ass, bro. You a pack. Sorry, bro. You are a pack. They gotta piss on the grave, solidify the disrespect. The beef is over. Drake needs to go. I said it, man. I said he needs to go on vacation. I agree with you. The culture needs better gatekeep. Yeah, we do. But like I said, this stuff is funny though. They can post these memes, bro. They can post these memes. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You know, I don't care. But it has sparked up a lot more conversations. I think amongst more like actual hip hop fans. It's sparked more conversation. But there were people who were being just blatantly ignorant for no reason. Like I saw somebody who, and I'll pull this up too. They said. And say, y'all think Kendrick next project gonna do the same kind of numbers without mentioning the Canadian? Just a yes or no. And I'm just like, I'm like, you cannot be this stupid. You cannot be this stupid. I don't care if you don't listen to Kendrick, if you never listen to Kendrick. You know, there are those rappers who are just like, I don't give a shit about, right? Like they're just the artists I don't give a shit about. I ain't know anything about Taylor Swift. I had no clue that she was popping like that. Like the last couple years, I fully figured out like how crazy people go over Taylor Swift. So like there are just those certain artists that are just like not your thing, that when you find out, when you fuck around and find out about these people, you like, yo, they are doing numbers. And I feel like it's the same situation with Kendrick. And I said it before. I was like, all these people who were underestimating this man, saying, oh man, he ain't gonna beat the boy. He ain't numbers wise. He up out of here. When Drake was trying to do their bravado shit. I'm like, bro, you don't know who you messing with. Kendrick is the closest to you that we have right now. He is the closest to you numbers wise that we have right now. And he can fucking out rap you. So what are we talking about? Every time Kendrick went out, he came out, he went platinum. Even to Pimp a Butterfly. What are we talking about? He does not need to mention you. And yes, they have, you know, had jabs, you know, with each other in the last 10 years. But you cannot tell me that any of these projects focus on Drake, or just because he mentioned Drake that he's not going to do numbers when the next project comes out. People were waiting on Mr. Morale. It's been 5 years. It was a 5-year gap. I said this already. It was a 5-year gap. People had high expectations. They wanted to hear Kendrick. They wanted to hear him. So what are we talking about here? That he's not, that he would he do numbers if he doesn't mention him? He doesn't have to. He makes conscious rap, right? Makes conscious rap. He doesn't have to mention him though. Like, I'm just like, bro, y'all just being willfully ignorant for no reason. Willfully ignorant. Excuse me, this man has won Grammys. He's won a Pulitzer. Acting like Kendrick he just came out of nowhere and has done nothing. Acting like he's just sitting there just twiddling his thumbs, wondering why people are putting him in the big three. They put him in the big three for a reason. It's not just because of rapping ability or lyrical abilities, because he's actually accomplished things. He has awards to show for it. He has plaques to show for it. He is doing numbers. Like, this is stupid. It's a stupid ass argument. And I said, I swear to people who ask questions like this are being super ignorant on purpose, even if you don't like him and don't listen to his music, to bring up numbers in a conversation, but you aren't aware of the numbers that the other person is getting by himself. I'm like, Google is free, bro. Just look it up. All you gotta do is just look it up. Because people are trying to, again, belittle him by saying that he never had a #1 hit by himself. And finally he got a #1 hit, you know, with no features, and they're saying, oh, you need to thank Drake. You need to thank Drake because you talked about him. Like, I just think that this man just know how to make music, and due to everybody in the world tuning into it, that he beat you, and this man made a fucking bop out of it. He made a bop out of a diss, and half the people don't even care that it's a diss. I told y'all the other day, I was like, people gonna be saying in the club, certified lover boy, certified pedophile, and he talking about you, nigga. They talking about you. And he got a #1 hit off a diss record that people don't even care because the song is good. People love the sound of it. It's a West Coast bop, but everybody loves it. He beat you at your own game. Toronto has this at number 1 on the Apple Top 25. Canada as a whole has Not Like Us as the number 1 in your region, bro. In your region. That says so much. So like, to have this number talk is stupid. It makes no sense. We're acting like the world does not stop when Kendrick comes out. The world does stop when Kendrick comes out. You better not come out when he comes out. Yeah, they said that about Beyonce, said about Adele, said about Taylor. You know, don't drop when they drop. Like, it's gonna be a hard time for you. Kendrick is another one. He's in that conversation too. Like, don't sleep on him. He's in that conversation. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, anyways, that